we'll switch over to the NFC. I think it'll be a lot tighter divisions there, a lot closer races. But we'll start with NFC North. That's Eddie, Green Bay, Florida Boy at the Vikings, our friend SALUKI right here, the Bears, and Joey with the Lions. Let's see what I got. I wish I would have picked different people to put on the panel. I just don't got you guys doing very well. I should have picked some different people to come. But I got Eddie going 15-2, Florida going 14-3, the Bears 7-10, and the Lions 1-16.
Who's he beat?
I don't know. It'd have to have been like App or Titans. I don't know.
Yeah.
Eddie's a clear favorite. He's got the best team. I think Florida is similar skill level to him. And I think the Vikings are all right. They're low key, all right. They got an old quarterback, but they got a pass rusher. They got some cheese. They got a good quarterback. They got a good running back. Yeah. Florida's good at building his team. So that's going to be tough for SALUKI. Like I said, that is going to be a tough division. SALUKI's top 10 guy. We voted him. I think the Bears are a project. They got a lot of holes, and it's hard to fill holes when you got to or the depth players up and you got to play Florida and Eddie. So I think it'll take them a year or two to be duking it out heads up with them. And the Bears also have a tough schedule year one. But like I said, I got Eddie winning the division and Florida making the playoffs.
Yeah, that's Eddie's division. I mean, I don't see he's perennial. He's one of the top 3 players in the league. It's going to be very hard to take him off that throne of being that champion over and over again. Y'all say Florida's good. I don't really know. I haven't played Florida. No, I'm not too sure how good he is. But I just feel like SALUKI's probably going to be fighting for second place a lot.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be – I mean, we'll see. But like I said, Eddie's got a good team. He's the better guy, and, like, he's just got a head start in the team already.
But I do know Eddie's moving a lot of pieces over there. Some of them won't be in the NFC. So –
yeah, I mean, I don't think I've lost to Eddie. I didn't lose to Eddie at all last night. The whole thing.
Oh.
Maybe we split. But I think he'll probably win the division, not because he beat me twice, but just because he beat up on everybody else.
He'll be 15.
Okay.
So you're saying you're going to sweep Eddie in the division? That's what we're saying.
Yeah, I could definitely sweep.
You're sweeping. Hot takes.
Well, like I said, I'm not familiar with everybody's head-to-head. I play Eddie pretty strong. I feel comfortable playing Eddie. I feel like I'm the favorite in that one, but he is a tough guy to play. But I match up well against him.
I'm going with Eddie only because not that he's that much better than SALUKI. SALUKI usually takes a little bit to get going, building his team and everything to where he's just fucking running over everybody with Jonathan Taylor or somebody like that. So
David Montgomery.
Year one's going to be kind of tough for him. And everything changes when there's 19 people going for those top 5 in passing touchdowns to get that depth for their quarterbacks. So year one is always
top 4. Well, it's top 8 for Superstar, right? Or top 6
yeah,
for Superstar?
Whatever it is. I mean, there's 20 people who are going to trying to get that. 6 new rookies this year trying to get it.
Feel pretty good about it.
You say Haskins? Yeah, okay.
Dwayne Haskins coming for it.
God, Fields is just disgusting in the game. 90 speed.
That's crazy.
I want him so bad. And he's tall, too, so they got long strides. But Terminator?
I think similar to what Ben said, I think I've got Eddie. I don't think that Bears team is set up for SALUKI right away, so I think he'll have to do some things, make some moves, draft some players, whatever, before he gets comfortable with that team. I think Florida has a chance to upset him year one because I think that Vikings team is set up well for how Florida likes to play with balanced coach Justin Jefferson. I mean, Kirk's going to be bad going forward. He'll have to find a guy, but
he's got Mond. He's got what's his name, Kellen Mond or whatever.
Yeah, I was looking at
Kellen Mond, and he's got.
I'm guessing he does go with Mond.
Yeah.
Hope he does.
And then I think Joey's going to be 4th. So
yeah, I feel bad for Joey, but he just never have a chance.
I mean, I don't think Joey's going to be like bottom 3 in the league or anything like that. I think he's not terrible. He's the Lions.
Yeah.
He's the worst team in the franchise, and I mean, he's.
Oh no, though. After the first offseason, you might be able to turn the Lions into something.
Joey had the Bucks and didn't win shit.
Who's bottom 3? Then term.
Yeah, what's our bottom 3?
App Strike and who?
Yeah, I was gonna say App Strike and then
Malice.
I think Malice has a chance. He could. he's
Devo
got
Poppy
the
Bay Boy?
biggest- I would say Malice has the biggest range of just I don't know where he like. He
I don't
could
know how
be
Malice
at the
got
bottom,
ranked so high. He's
he
fucking
could
dog
be up the
shit.
top.
Wait,
I'm
what team is
really up and down
Devo?
with him.
What
The
team?
Bengals.
Bengals.
All right, so he's not going to be playing with freaking Todd Huntley at quarterback this year.
He might. You don't know what he's gonna do.
I mean, yeah, he sets Brady to play with that guy, so
Is he
Yeah.
going to sit Joe Burrow to play?
Burrow's too slow.
maybe he
to
might trade
fly.
him. You never know.
I mean, he might since he's on the star. I don't know.
But all right, and Eddie, the NFC North, we all agree there. It's pretty
Yeah.
self-explanatory. But we'll go over to the NFC South. That's Rye is the Saints, KPMR is the Bucks, Cheeseball, aka Lincoln, as the Panthers, and Domino as the Falcons. I've got Rye winning the division, going 13-4. Looks like he's tied with KPMR at 13-4. I don't know what the tiebreaker is. Then I have Lincoln going 8-8 and Domino going 4-12. I think it'll be a lot closer moving forward. The Panthers, they got a lot of holes to start. And I think KPMR will be pretty cheeseball to start. The Bucks are really stacked. But I think that'll be Rye's division most of the season.
Yeah, I can agree. I do think KPMR. He can't throw the ball for anything, but that team's pretty good. So I'm gonna say it's Lincoln. Lincoln wins the year one. Rye's team's not good.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Rice division in long term. But yeah, that team is kind of dog shit right now. So and KPMR's team is so good. Like I think it'll be hard to beat the Bucks year one. Like even if he doesn't play that well, his team can make up for like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a tough. Both those teams are. There's not a lot of good teams. I mean, that Bucks team is really good.
Easily
But
the best team in the division.
It's
Easily.
really good, but KPMR doesn't throw the ball well. I don't know how he's gonna use those people he's got.
I just think the Saints are, but they're not as good as they used to be, but they're above average, and Rye is better than all of them.
I do think they're above average, but I don't think like he needs a good quarterback, and I don't think James.
Oh, y'all wanted an appearance from App here. He said he's
What's
here.
going, faggots?
He's
Oh
here.
Oh
man!
wow!
Jesus.
Yeah, here they
Exactly
go.
how I'm-
Literally, why do you
He
have
looks
fat
like- he looks
Jesus
like-
living in your house?
He looks like Opie from Sons of Anarchy in high school.
So that's his appearance.
Oh.
He said he's coming for the division. He want to let y'all know. Term sucks dick.
Wait, I thought he said he was going to beat Term's ass.
Yeah, he will. He said he was.
Do
Everybody.
we play him year one? Do we play?
No, I say.
Nobody's safe.
What's his prediction? How many wins is he gonna have?
He said he's gonna win the division. That's what he told me the other day.
That's
So,
he doesn't have a prediction on wins, just that he's gonna win the division. All right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you got to
one
start
thing I
small
will say-
goals.
One thing I will say about the division, though, going back to the
Yeah.
NFC South, is Lincoln did finish with a slightly better record than Rye last year.
That's true. But
Yeah, but Rye got a ring though, and was in the NFC
Does
Championship.
anybody know if Rye is still alive right now?
We haven't heard from Ryan in a while.
He plays Apex by himself. He's just he's getting ready. He's ready. I got faith in Rye this year. He's just in the lab getting ready.
Right.
the one thing I
The
will say
team's
is
got
the
some
Panthers
problems.
team is not very good to start. It has a lot of issues.
Yeah.
It has some decent corners to start, but then the rookie needs to be built up. J.C. Horn, I think, is the one they
Yeah.
drafted, right?
They got Dante. They're good. They just don't have any O line.
Yeah, I'm one of the
Linebackers.
bad. They have,
Yeah.
I think they have a receiver.
DJ
if I
Moore,
remember
right?
correctly.
Yeah, DJ Moore. No, they got
Robbie
Robbie
Anderson?
Anderson too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Robbie
Robbie
Anderson
Anderson.
too.
I believe they
Got a lot of
drafted
good
somebody too.
I
They
don't know.
drafted that one kid out of what was his name? I'm gonna look him up.
I know the defense isn't going to be great, so that's going to be an issue for him.
You know what? I'm gonna flip my pick. I'm gonna take Lincoln. I think he's gonna cheese.
He's gonna
Changed
keep
his
playing.
mind.
I mean,
he's gonna
yeah,
cheese.
he's already on
They
TikTok.
had the guy from
trying to
LSU,
get-
Terrence Marshall.
Yeah, well, Terrence Marshall's not going to be on that team. He's
Yeah, I
gonna
heard he's
be-
going. I heard he's going to Blevins.
He's gonna be so. I'm gonna have to hear about this all night tonight. Playing fucking team up now.
Wow, can't just leaks
I'm leaking
everywhere.
every trade I know. If I know a trade, I'm gonna leak it.
You cannot trust TP to be on the mic and keep you trade.
I'm leaking it.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll leak my own trade. I don't know.
I try
But-
not to because I want to keep my.
So it's gonna. I mean, the battle is gonna be between. So it's like a three-way battle, right? You have Rye, who it's been his division forever. You got Mr. TikTok, and then you got Kipmer with the best team.
Right.
Forgot he got his team plays off TikTok.
I'm gonna go with Mr. TikTok year one.
Panthers, 2 Panthers picks,
Mhm.
and I picked them not to make it. Though.
Well, I'm gonna
I'm
say
usually
this
Team
with a
Lincoln as
caveat.
well.
I'm gonna pick Lincoln if he plays most of his games before he drinks a half bottle of whiskey.
Ooh.
And does his whip bits.
You know he
Yeah,
doesn't play. You know he doesn't play once he starts getting the whiskey.
Yeah.
Whiskey and whippets is his thing.
I hope he's not.
That
doing
is
Probably
so
a-
Appalachian of him.
All right, NFC South. I think that'll be a fun division. I think the first 2 divisions in the NFC that could be fun all year.
Yeah.
Go over to the NFC
A lot of
North
fun.
where Chop ran and hid from TP. We got Chop as the Titans.
Duck goose.
Drive me crazy. That's not bad. We got Chop as the Titans, or Chop as the Giants. Sorry, Peckin as the Cowboys. What the fuck is his name?
J-Ro and
J-Ro and
Coco.
J-Rose the Eagles and Coke Hills as the Redskins. All the same as usual. Obviously, I have Chop Star winning.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the Giants team a lot. I think if I wouldn't have picked the Chargers, I would have put the Giants. If Strike wasn't my boy, I probably would have put the Giants first. But there is.
This is Chop's division, but the problem is Beckett's team is really good.
I don't think they're really
Yeah,
good.
but he
That team's
sucks.
good. But he
I mean, they
he
are
is
good, not
talented.
really good. But
They're top 5. I mean, they're a top 5 Madden team.
Most of their talent is on offense, though, so
Yeah.
it's going to be hard for him to stop people.
Yeah,
Wasn't
he
that
didn't know
like-
how to. He's
that was
very
always his
bad.
problem too. So
He doesn't know how to, like,
he
stop
does
or
now
pick.
have the cheesiest linebacker in the game.
He does.
Why you got to attack me like that, Ben? Why you got to
I
go
mean,
there?
you have an unathletic tight end or linebacker. There's nothing we can do about it. He's not
Yes.
athletic anymore.
Yeah, but I got
he's
Baby Jones.
barely faster than Kenneth Murray.
And plus, Peckin's gonna destroy that team anyway. He always messes that team up.
Yeah, I remember that time he went 14-2 and then completely blew it up and then went 6-10 or whatever it was the next year because
He
he
was
just
on vacation or something.
everybody talked so much shit about how bad he was. He just blew that whole team up.
He's gonna get a first round pick from Michael Gallup because he's completely worth it. So he's gonna have
Well, I
a lot
mean,
of equity in the
We
draft.
just heard that a certain TikTok wide receiver is going for a first, so that's just the market now.
Every
Nobody's
receiver
trading the
going
first for
first. Every
Juju.
single one.
Which TikTok receiver? Claypool?
No, he meant
Kerr would
Lincoln.
never
Oh.
trade Claypool.
Claypool goes
Ever.
nowhere. He's going to terrorize you all from Pittsburgh, the entire franchise.
Yeah, I think. Like y'all said, I think probably this Chops division. I don't even think it's a question. And then after that, probably Peckin because Coke Kills only plays half his games.
I knew Saluki was gonna say that.
I mean,
It all depends on Coco. If he
Peckin,
goes,
So here-
Coke Hills does not have to
So
play his
here's the
games.
thing. I will defend Cogill on the fact that he coaches high school football, so the first season is usually the toughest for him. So that's where I eliminate him. I think J-Ro is the most prepared to win that division because I think he played 3 franchise games from last Madden today.
J-Ro has not stopped the Madden grind. There's no stop for him.
Peckin's gonna make crazy trades, and I mean it's gonna take him a while to get all the YouTube cheese. So
Just because it's on YouTube doesn't mean he gets it from YouTube.
I think it's Chop's division.
The YouTubers actually were playing against Peckin and they beat him by 50, but the play that Peckin was using was so good that they took it from him.
Yeah. He labbed that
That's what
play.
he's doing.
He labbed that play.
Yeah.
But that was pretty easy. Like I said, just Chop the Giants. I feel bad for those guys. I like that division.
Peckin doesn't make the playoffs. That's my
Chop
thing.
just ran over there and ruined their whole year of fun.
I mean,
Yeah,
Coke
Peckin's
has the
demoralized.
ability to like win a bunch of games every now and then, but the problem with him is if he loses more than 2 games in the first 6 weeks, he just shuts.
I was just gonna say, yeah, if he doesn't have more than 3 wins in the first 6 weeks, he's not
Yeah,
playing.
like he just shuts it down. He's like, nope, we're tanking. He's like, all right, I guess.
But one last final division, I think it's the NFC West. It'll probably be the most watched. I think this will be the most toxic, the most post-game blow-ups. We got Turbo with the Cardinals, Wayno with the Seahawks, the man, the myth, the legend, Blevins, the Niners, and then my least favorite connected Madden franchise player in all of history, Frank Fatality, as the Rams. I have Turbo as the Cardinals winning the division year one, going 14-3. I have Blevins going 13-4. And then I have Frank
with
going
2 losses to Turbo.
Yeah. I think actually I split. Frank, Blevins, and Turbo. I think I split them. So they're all 4-2 in the division. Well, I couldn't have split them then. I don't know how that works. I know I split Turbo and Blevins. But I got Frank not making it year one, going 10-7. He had a decent season. I don't know how the tiebreakers work.
I don't know how good Frank is.
He is a little bit better than Malice, I'd say. He plays similar to Malice. I'd say he's a little bit better than him.
So I'm gonna go with Turbo, Wayno, Blevins, Malice, Frank. I think Wayno has a good first year.
Hot take. I mean, that Seahawks team is set up for Wayno, right?
I think Wayno has a good cheesy first year. And Blevins, I don't think he's going to be trying to – he's not going to play to his style. He's going to try to, do the Trey Lance shit. There are a lot of turnovers. He's not going to be playing a lot safe, pushing the ball downfield. He doesn't push the ball downfield well. So I think he will lose a lot of games he shouldn't lose. So that's where I think Wayne will win some there. And then Turbo's going to fluster him. He's going to lose 2 to Turbo this year, first season. So Turbo wins it, then Wayno, then Blevins. I don't think Blevins makes playoff season 1. And Vinny has his pick, so.
So Benny liked to hear that.
Yeah.
I mean, he might get his pick back and then tank year one. You never know what's going to happen.
Never know.
Well, that would just make Joel right then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, I'm gonna pick Turbo because I believe what people tell me, and Turbo told me this is his division, and he doesn't understand why people are surprised when he beats Blevins because Blevins can't beat him. So I will go with Turbo year one, and that team's cheesy.
I love this fucking new, I guess not new, but like this shit talking Turbo that popped up last year to beat Blevins. Like this is the best.
It is. It really is.
I do like Turbo. I like his team too. His team is probably it's my favorite Madden team. Like
it's the best one. It's the best one to start with.
It's ridiculous. They got so much. I mean, the two great edge rushers. Isaiah Simmons is nasty. Kyler Murray, Hopkins. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I think I'm gonna go with Blevins to win the division. Year one though. I think it's gonna be Blevins. I'm gonna say Blevins, Frank, Turbo, Wayno. That Rams team is pretty good. They got a lot of good pieces. He could trade Donald or Ramsey and get like a whole team, basically, for either one of them.
I don't know if he's got it in him though.
Yeah,
He's not gonna do that.
And then Turbo, I think he's about to take a step back. I think he's about to come crashing back to reality pretty hard. So I would be shocked if Turbo made playoffs year one, personally.
I mean, unless Byron gets in the league and trades Tyrann Mathieu in a first and Larry Fitzgerald, I don't see Ramsey getting traded. So it's gonna be tough. I just don't see it happening. So
all right, Terminator. Put Blevins in his grave.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I think I'm going with Blevins year one.
He's not making you quarterback and team play no matter what you say.
Look, he didn't do great either last night. All right, there's a lot of struggling, but no. I want to say I think Turbo is going to. He was one of the people like Malice that the game last year heavily favored the quick pass, running back usage stuff. I think he's going to take a little bit of a step.
I think
back.
it's still there though. So
it's still there somewhat, but it's not as broken as it was.
No.
And the other thing that has not gotten mentioned, I think the in-depth part of the franchise now with the training and the coaches and how much more you're going to have to put into it is going to affect Turbo. He's not going to like it. I mean, we've seen in the past he didn't like when there more stuff got added to the franchise, so I think that aspect of it's going to go against him. So I'm going to give it to Blevins year one, I think. I'm going to have Turbo second, with Frank third, and then Wayno fourth.
Nobody gives Wayno respect.
Benny Benny picked Turbo. All right. Well, to close it up, I think we'll go around and everybody give their two Super Bowl teams and their winner for year one. I'll start it off. Obviously myself. Well, I don't know how to pick anyone but me, but I'll say me versus Chop Star, and I get my revenge from last year one. And Chargers are season 1 champs.
If you had to pick somebody besides yourself, who would you pick?
I feel like we should make that a thing.
I mean, I kind of feel that way, and I try to be, but I am the clear favorite in the AFC. But if I had to pick somebody else besides me, in the AFC, I'm the clear favorite. But I'd probably say Term if he gets a quarterback. If he had a quarterback, I'd say Term was. But if he doesn't, then I think it's going to be rough with Haskins.
You had like Justin Fields, maybe?
He would never.
Oh, I would. You would hate it though.
There's no way you trade Fields at all. There's just no way.
It's
I
very
mean, he's the one who has Fields.
very unlikely.
My prediction is
I don't think I'm trading him either. I'm just saying you're talking to the person that has Justin Fields.
yeah, you can't trade Fields. Term's not. I mean, he'll get if he gets a quarterback, be like Love, right? Like he's not going to be a good quarterback year one.
Oh,
He's available.
Progress a lot year one. I don't know how progression works yet, but
Maybe, but I think my two mine is Eddie in the NFC, and then I think it comes down to the championship game is going to be Red and Term. If Red gets past Cass, it's going to be him. So I'm going to go Eddie and Red.
Who wins?
I think Eddie beats you.
All right, Eddie.
Yeah, so Eddie's my
I
winner.
think I just saw the soul leave from his body.
NFC champion. He'll make the playoffs, and then he'll roll through that, and then he'll just beat you in the Super Bowl.
Wow, let's just roll through it. Damn.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy.
All right, I'm gonna go with my best friend Chop in the NFC.
Okay.
And I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but fuck Big Red. So I'm gonna go with Casp in the AFC.
Wow.
That was my second pick.
And
Okay.
and based on the team, I am gonna give my best friend Chop year one.
Y'all doing a trade? What's going on here?
Shut your mouth.
We
So you're making a 3-win. Me and Chop got a trade on the table.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Rye.
Okay.
Oh,
I think he's gonna beat Eddie in the playoffs.
Okay.
And go to the Super Bowl against probably Red. I think Red, like Cass team, I don't think it's ready to win right now. So I think Red versus Rye in the Super Bowl, and Red's team is gonna be way better, so Red probably wins that game.
I mean, you don't know who knows who's gonna be on Red's team by then.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I don't think I'm going to do anything crazy this year.
Who knows who's going to be our Reds team by week one? Like,
Nobody's
let's be
giving me
real.
anything interesting for Herbert, so I think I'm going to be riding with Herbert this year.
Pull the trigger, Red. You know what you got to do.
you gotta pull the trigger. Send them a
All
trade.
right, Terminator 3000, close us out. Super Bowl contestants and the winner.
If we can't pick ourselves, I'm going to put Red in the AFC, and I think I'm going to go Eddie in the NFC year one. I think his team is just better. I think it's better suited for him. And I think I don't want to give the NFC, but I think Eddie wins the Super Bowl.
All right. All right, guys. It was fun. Thanks for helping me out. Good luck to everybody. Man, you probably do a lot better than I thought you were, especially Benny. But good luck.
I'm going to win the Super Bowl. Fuck
I'll
this
see you guys
prediction.
all real soon.
I see you guys.
All right, y'all.